About the judges, what I know with all my boxing stuff, if it was perfect in boxing, you could say so, but it's not. That sport's, what, 125 years old or more, maybe 150 years old, and there's still boxing complaints. The big difference, if you make a mistake in a 10-round or 12-round fight, usually you'll overcome it, but there's still crazy decisions. One round difference in a 3-round fight, one change of a score changes who wins or loses. That's tough. It'll never be perfect, no matter what. We could have seminars, we could have them practice every day. Look at the NFL. You would think that those are the best referees in the world, and I am a college referee. I was for 20 years. They're still only once a week they referee, and that's NFL has some problems. Major League Baseball, in the World Series, they had questions. Officiating, when you have judgment calls, there's always going to be some controversy. If you never had a controversy in boxing, you wouldn't have any rematches. Well, I don't want to speak for the commission, which I won't do, but that would be Mr. Kaiser would have to decide.
But when it was you, if you had
when it was I had some criticism over certain judges, not so much referees, but more judges, and what I would do, I would bring the judge in. I would say, let's go watch this fight again. Let's go watch De La Hoya Trinidad, one of the biggest controversies in the history of the sport. That came right on me, or De La Hoya Mosley, where Bob Arum wouldn't talk to me for 6 months because he just thought that we did something wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. It was a close fight, and that was a judgment. But I sit down with the judges and we go over, and I said, "How'd you get this round 10-9?" And it looked like an easy, an easy Bernard Hopkins round, or an easy whoever was fighting. It's not going to be perfect, but that's what I would do. I would bring the judges in and just have them go over it with me. Absolutely. It's one of the toughest jobs in sport. To referee mixed martial arts. Boxing is a tough job too because of the judgment. But mixed martial arts, you really have to understand the ground game. Remember, you can lose with honor, so you have to be on your toes and make sure that you see the tap. So there's a lot of things you have to watch. And no matter what, I'd rather see a fight stop one punch too early. That's certainly never going to change in my mind. And there will be controversies, but if the worst thing they can say about a guy who stops fights early, it's not so bad. Well, it's frustrating because we were right where we wanted to be, and then the Senate had a problem there. The one Democrat became a Republican or vice versa. And the Senate stopped meeting. They disbanded for a while. Now they're finally having a special session right now, but that's only about financial bills. It's not about mixed martial arts. It'll be education and finances. But I really feel very strongly that we will be approved very early in 2010.